Happy Friday. All right. It's a great Friday when Adele drops a new album, right? Just like right, just that alone makes for a great start to the weekend. Love it. So for those of you who didn't know, Adele just dropped her first new album in over 6 years. So go check that out. That was one of the tracks from it, which I am digging, called "Oh My God." All right, so it's Friday. You know what that means. We're going to kick straight off with our gratitudes, and then we'll get to announcements and our bold laws and all that other good stuff. But we're going to get our energy going this morning with some gratitude. So, who has something they want to celebrate or some gratitude that they want to throw out? A high five for another agent. Unmute yourself, and I will call you out. Let's give it over to Suzanne Clerkin today to kick us off.
Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to express my gratitude for the Quantum Leap sessions this week. They've been absolutely amazing. And the energy and tone that you've set in that class, Dan, is just incredible. So thank you.
I love it. I love it. It's been a little bit fast paced. I know we've been cruising through stuff, but that's what happens when you try to cram 8 hours worth of material into 4. So,
so good. So much to think about.
Love it. Love it. Thank you, Suzanne. Fiona Porter, I saw you before.
Yeah, hi, I'm here. I'd just like to say a very big thank you to Luke, who, as most of you know, is my helper. He's based in the Philippines and he's amazing. And we had a very successful event yesterday up in Wilton. I got about 70 names, 70 leads, thanks to him, because he made my real estate table the most exciting table in the room. Basically, he set up some games for me, like ping pong under the cup, and the ladies just loved it. So thanks to Luke for his creativity. You're awesome, and I'm so grateful for you.
That is awesome. I saw a picture of your table online. It looked awesome, Fiona. That was a great idea, and I also think that's just such a great example of kind of thinking outside the box, right? I feel like not a ton of real estate agents would think to like set up a table at like a shopping spot, right? Like or a shopping event.
And I even got some realtors coming up, and they didn't want to play my games because they said that the gifts had to go to somebody else. And I told them, well, we're all family, and maybe one day you might come across the KW. So I also took that opportunity for a networking to get future agents. The manager of Berkshire Hathaway actually approached me and said, I hear you've been poaching my agents.
Yeah. So, Berkshire Hathaway isn't very happy with us right now.
No, I think in growth, right? So
love it. Love it. All right. Thank you, Fiona. Thank you, Luke. John Mendez.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I just have some gratitude for you, Dan, and your Quantum Leap sessions. It's really been really shifting my mindset a little bit. And Debbie Orr's session on how to track your numbers. That's been really helpful as well.
Love it. Love it. Thank you, John. Happy to do it. Jennifer Davis.
Yeah, my gratitude is for you, Dan, for your wealth building class. It has given me a lot more confidence with my profit sharing and wealth. And I also still have gratitude for Debbie Orr with her business builders, and gratitude for the entire staff of Keller Williams because there's support at every turn.
I love it. God, I'm getting a lot of love today. I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you. And Jennifer, thank you for that focus and for those referrals. So we're making contacts and making connections there. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Who else has some gratitude? Who's got some love to throw out to the world?
Just like to say one more thing. Thanks also to Steve Scott and Rick Scott. They've been posting some amazing pictures of their vacation. I'd love to be there with them right now, but I kind of feel like I am, even just, between all these busy times that's going on, that we're seeing what they're going through and enjoying, and I'm really happy for them.
Yeah, but Fiona, you need to teach them how to smile when they get back, okay? You got to teach them how to smile. I've never seen two men more serious take vacationing more seriously than the two of them. Love it. Lydia.
Hi, yes, good morning. So my gratitude goes to the star, Debbie Orr. She is just incredible with this business morning work business builders workshop that she runs. Her patience, her leadership, her knowledge, and just incredible at getting down to the nitty gritty, and the wealth of knowledge that she imparts on us is just beyond. So thank you, Debbie. At any turn, morning, noon, and night, she's there.
Love it. Love it. All right. Thank you, Lydia. Nikki.
My gratitude goes to my coach, Jen. She's just an amazing coach. Thank you, Jen.
Love it. I knew we couldn't go a week without a Jen Henry shout out. I knew that wasn't going to happen.
Thanks so much, Nikki. You're an amazing person to coach.
Love it. Ryan.
I got to give gratitude to this guy, Alex C., who's been getting me up out for hikes during morning calls, getting the blood flowing to start the day well. So, and sitting in my jammies. So,
who is that behind you?
Alex.
Oh, he's also on the call. That's hilarious.
We're both on the call. We're working.
I love it. I love it. Well, thanks for posting those videos yesterday too, Ryan. It was nice to be able to like pretend like I was out in the wilderness with you hiking that trail. So thank you for that.
The group can grow, Dan.
Brought me back to my happy place. Love it. Thank you. All right. Who else has some gratitude? Dave DeVito.
I want to thank Jen Henry for helping me get through hopefully closing my first client with Keller. She's a nice woman, but a pretty challenging negotiation. So Jen, thank you for your help along the way. Hopefully we'll close it up this weekend.
All right, first closing. Love it.
That's right.
Love it. All right. Any other gratitude? We got a lot of gratitude today. I'm loving this. All right. So couple big announcements then. Thank you everybody for sharing. Thank you for getting everybody's energy up. Next week, we've got a big week. So yes, it is Thanksgiving week. I know, let that sink in for a second. Next week is Thanksgiving. I've got to learn how to smoke an 18-pound turkey. Never done that before. All right. So we got Thanksgiving next week, but next week we have on Monday, we have Pie Day. So for those of you who ordered pies, they will be delivered to their respective locations. So if you ask for them to be delivered to Westport or to Newtown or to Stamford or to Ridgefield, they will all be delivered there. Please let your people know they can come by at between the hours of 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. to pick them up at those respective locations. All right. Everything will be there set up and ready for you. All right. So Pie Day on Monday. Make sure to let your people know how to get their pies. Trust me, you don't want to have like a ton of pies left over that you have to then go out and hand deliver. It takes way longer than you think it does. Second, next week is Mastermind Week. So we have our Capper Mastermind on Monday at 1 p.m. That's for all of you who have capped at some point, either this year or in the past. Capper Mastermind. Rick is excited to be back in the Market Center Monday and meeting with all the cappers for the Capper Mastermind. And then on Tuesday at 1 o'clock, we have our all agent mastermind. So that's open to everybody in the Market Center. It's kind of crazy. It has the most eligible people and it has the lowest number of attendance, which is kind of hilarious, but also a great opportunity for all of you, right? Small group mastermind, the smaller a mastermind is, the more focused you can make it too. So
what is the group
on your calendar? Tuesday at 1 p.m. All right.
But what do you do there?
So our masterminds are essentially, Rick kind of sets them up in advance, and we take, what people are like, what challenges people are seeing in the market, in their businesses, whatever it is, and as a group, we share our wisdom around them and kind of help each other out. So it's an opportunity for you to get the collective wisdom of our agent body to help you overcome some hurdles in your world. Adonis.
Dan, are you doing Quantum Leap today as well? That one or not?
I am doing Quantum Leap today. So today is our last day of Quantum Leap. We're going to be talking about finances and wealth building. So if you've missed the past 3 sessions, don't worry about it. There's still one more today at 1 o'clock in this Zoom room. You can join me and the rest of our crew. And we're going to be talking money today. All right. Last announcement. We have the Ridgefield Holiday Stroll. It's coming up in 2 weeks on December 3rd from 5 to 9 p.m. This is an opportunity for you to invite people. The Holiday Stroll is an awesome, awesome event. It'll be like hundreds or I don't know. We'll see what the reaction is like this year from COVID, but it'll be like hundreds of or thousands of people lined all over Main Street, Ridgefield. All of the merchants kind of open up their doors and it's an opportunity for people to kind of go from door to door down Main Street. We will have a tent set up in our little back deck area on Bailey Avenue, giving out finger foods and hot drinks. And it's an opportunity for you to invite all of your clients, all of your sphere of influence down to Main Street, Ridgefield, for a nice gratitude, for a nice opportunity to show some gratitude. So more details will be going out on that on Monday, including some social posts and invitations that you can use to send them out to your spheres. All right. So keep an eye out for that on Monday, and we'll be getting that out there. But mark it in your calendar and start telling people about it. If you have people that you're talking to over the next couple of weeks, make sure to let them know as well. All right. Any other announcements that I missed? All right, perfect. Then real quick, we've got our bold law of the week. Today's bold law is spontaneity is a conditioned reflex. This is kind of an interesting one, right? Because one of the biggest things that people say, so one of the biggest things that people talk about is being spontaneous, right? Or wanting to feel spontaneous as they're talking. How many of you have that friend or that person in your world who always has like the clever response or the funny joke or the quick one-liner or whatever, right? How many people have that in your world? Show of hands, right? How many of you are that person? Adonis, I'm looking at you. Right? Yeah, Moses is like, yeah, sometimes when I'm in the mood. Maybe after a couple drinks, no, right? But and while those people like feel really spontaneous, right? And it's like, how do you come up with that stuff in the moment? What you have to realize is that most of that spontaneity is actually a conditioned reflex. It's not the first time somebody thought of that, right? How many times have we been sitting in front of a seller and they ask us a question and the words just come right out of our mouth, right? Here's the thing is that's not really spontaneous. What it actually is a conditioned reflex. And so the goal as an agent, right, is to have all of that stuff kind of so ingrained in you that it just comes out. It feels like it's coming out of nowhere. It's a condition. It's something that you can actually condition yourself for. And the way you do that is through scripts and role play and practice. So if you'd like to be one of those people that always has the answer, right? I get that a ton from people. Dan, you always have something to say, right? Or you like always have like I have, I get this from recruits all the time, right? It's like, oh my God, you have a response for everything. And they're not wrong. I typically do. Suzanne's kind of smirking right now because she was on the other side of that recently. Right. And I typically do, but here's the thing. We have those kind of reflexes through practice, right? When you have the conversation over and over and over again, you get the same responses, you get similar responses. And so your reaction to them is just is a reflex. So the key to ask yourself is, if you're not going on a listing appointment or if you're not going on a buyer appointment every single day, how can you condition yourself to do that? And it's through practicing, right? Give yourself opportunities to practice where you're not necessarily right in front of a seller. So that in the moment that you are, the words are already there. Don't practice on your clients, which is what most people do. Right? How good do you think most athletes would be if they didn't practice outside of their game time? Right? If they just had to show up on the field every day and have at it, it would not be as much fun to watch, right? They wouldn't be as good as they are. It takes the hours and hours of practice outside of the game that makes them as good as they are on the field, right? So remember, spontaneity is actually a conditioned reflex, and you condition yourself through practice. Sound good? So think about homework for the week is think about what you want, what you would love to be like be more reflexive about, right? And think about how you could possibly practice that, what scripts you might want to get better at, maybe who you could get better with. And as you witnessed earlier in this call, if you would like some help with that, join Debbie Orr on her 9:30 Business Builders Zooms, because that's what she's doing. She's helping people do this. She's helping people with scripts. She's helping people with their calls. She's helping people with their role play. All right. So if you want to be one of those people that always has the answer or always has a response, join us at 9:30. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Have an amazing weekend. It's gorgeous out. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Let's get out there and sell some houses. And I'll see you all back here at 1 o'clock for our final session of Quantum Leap. Bye, everybody.